All right. Yeah. So one of the fun things you can do with these factory games is really play around with some ideas and ratios. So my math. So these are spitting out one every 4 seconds. I have two of them, so two every 4 seconds. And these chemical mixers take one every 6 seconds. So or 9 seconds. So theoretically, one machine dispenser could feed two of these mixers because of the times. So I've got this set up for a four chemical mixers, and it's doing its thing. It's it's not. I keep waiting for it to get, because the other one's backed up. If I come back, look over here, this is backed up, and it's all backed up into the dryer. So I want more output. So I thought, all right, well, let's expand the base, or expand the line. So I have this hot mess. So I've got some splitters. These are just quad flow splitters. And then I've got some crossovers. I thought, hey, I've got all these parts. Let's kind of play around with it and see what we can do. So it's working. Is it more efficient? Is it more efficient? I don't know. Is it fun? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, it's fun. And it's kind of messy right here. But it comes into these dryers. So the dryers take in one and they spit out one. And it takes 8 seconds to spit out one. So the dryers are kind of a backup too. Now I only have 3 here, and theoretically these should spit out, it's outputting 2 every 9 seconds. So if I just sit and let this run, over time it should get backed up, and I also could add another dryer. Well, 2 more dryers, because 2 dryers per output, so that'd be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could add another couple of dryers and rearrange all this, but for now it's working. It's just doing its thing. I don't want, yeah, it's got to go into intermediate boxing. I just wanted to see if I could make more Guncotton S per second, per minute, actually. And so yeah, let's go look into finances. Where was that? It seems like there was a way to do this. Manufactured project. This is just units sold. Intermediate products. Factory output. Automated process. Just tells you about what it is, the amount. Thought there was something that showed per minute. Research, market, cookbook, finance. It's not market, that's just there. I thought there was something that was showing per minute or whatever. Oh well. So yeah, this one factory is just putting out Guncotton. And then, so I'm still a little confused. I've been talking with the guys, the dev, Shizno, Ed, on the Discord for this, and I asked them, like, is there a good way to automatically ship intermediate items into my global market? There's some confusion to it for me. So if you go to help and then you go to intermediate items, they've got this nice long list of detailed information, but it says, I don't understand it. Production transfer, you can manually transfer these to the global stock using the UI selection over on the left. Select the item and quantity, or you can set up an automated transfer threshold where every item that passes that quantity gets transferred automatically, and I have that threshold at 0. I don't know if I can set that to 10, 20. How about that? Anything over 20 just automatically go. If you want to use items which you packed and boxed, simply use the unpack button, and over here you've got transfer or unpack. I want to transfer everything. Another thing that kind of didn't make sense, weekly production snapshots record intermediate item production. Use this to set up passive factories for intermediate items. I couldn't find anything for snapshots. I don't know how to do that. I didn't understand that at all. So there's this intermediate items, and then they've got a multiple factories that you can. Passive factories currently only deliver finished packaged products to the main inventory. Intermediate items and resources are independent for each factory. Supply lines between factories for intermediate items will be coming soon. Okay. If you scroll down here, multiple factories, passive factories. As you keep upscaling, the passive factories will continue to deliver daily products depending on their latest weekly report. If you feel that a factory is underperforming, go back in and work on it and get it better weekly report. Keep upscaling and find the best ratio for factories, running costs highest possible, productivity, and wealth. Rundown report. Maybe that's where it was. Factory reports. Intermediate items. This doesn't really say. Delivery and usage. After opening a new factory, you can open the global stock located in the global to jump start your factory with an initiate delivery, or you can set up automated rules for constant deliveries. This allows you to split your production into multiple factories, which is what we're doing. Allow you the freedom to reach the highest efficiency. In the same style as the market, you can set up automated rules to automate delivery of intermediate items. So when we go to globe and we go to our, we can look at our total details. This is for everything. And then if I go to, there's nothing in here about snapshots. If I go to my global stock, here's the stock, and this is items that I would have to ship between factories, or I could sell off. And that's where the confusion was here, because selling global items is different. This is selling any items in your global stock. You sell it, you get rid of it, you get money for it. Whereas the intermediate items section transfers intermediate items into your global stock. It's confusing for me. I know. I get it. Automatically transfer any item past this. So 660. It's automatically going to set it to 640. What? I said transfer 100. So automatically transfer any item past this quantities threshold. If I set it to 1,000,000. Factory. So it's only, let's put it at 0. Oh, did I hit? Hold on. Gotta hit enter. Let's just see how that works. So my factory has 640. I want it to be 0. I want it all to transfer all the time. So let's put this to 0. Hit enter. And it didn't transfer. I don't want my factory to have 660. I want there's 20. Now we're at 640. What if I hit 100? Doesn't make sense. It's confusing. Okay, automatically transfer items past this quantities threshold to the global market. The wording's wrong. Transfer any items past this quantity threshold to the global stock. So we're just going to send 100. Every time we have 100, we're going to send it out. It's fine. It is what it is. It's weird. You got to get to know it. I tried to make this compact, but due to the belt restrictions, they've got to be a little bit away from one thing to the other. I didn't want to have a whole lot of linesmen. I didn't want to have to hire more people. So I could probably fit 3 or 4 of these in here. I have not done a blueprint yet. Let's see if I can do that. Blueprint. Shift copy. Alright, I don't want these. Let's sell these off. Kind of get it lined up. Selection. Is that going to get everything? I think so. We're going to save this to Guncotton line 01. This one I'm going to delete because it was a temporary thing. Okay, so that's our gun line 1. I wonder if... I don't think I can. Now I could tighten this up and I could do just a 2. Have 1 and 1 and then maybe 2 of these. I definitely could do something like that and put it into you know, some dryers and tighten up that line, have it all passed down. There's multiple ways you can do this. You could just have a whole production line of mixers and those pass down to a whole nother line of dryers. I think I've got 13 I got 13 machines on this. You don't count your pass-throughs or your splitters or any of that stuff, your mergers. You don't count that. Just things that need power. So I could probably, you know, tighten this up and fit more in. I don't know what I'm doing. What's this making? Guncotton S. Let's take this. Let's power this off. And then we're going to delete everything off of it because I want to delete everything. You're about to delete this line group. Are you certain? Yes. And then I can delete all these parts. And he's got nowhere to go. So now that I have my blueprint, let's come in here and see if we could stamp it down. Place. There we go. Can I go this way? There's stuff in the way. There's stuff in the way. It's too big. Fit one there. What's up, baby? And then, did I delete that other line? I think I did. Let's get it back in here. So let's give him, put a line here, and we're going to add our other guy. So you just need things that need power are the only things that really need to be a part of that group. 13 don't have enough capacity, and this is saying in the red and the blue I need more heat and cold, so we're going to come back down here into our heat and cold. We're going to add a Mark II level. No, that's not what I want. I need this heat. Oops, let's stamp it down. Still using plenty of power. So now when I go to my line, everything's good. We can power it on, and now we're gonna have 2 lines. I don't like how it's sitting. I really don't. But I don't feel like deleting all this since it's already up and running. Probably could. Just Guncotton. We just need a lot of Guncotton. So let's look at our market for here. Got plenty of cellulose, cellulose and nitric acid. We still got a ton of that, so that's fine. Don't have to worry about that anytime soon. And if we look at our global stock, we can see we got 60. We should be able to, I just want to be making them more, a lot more, without multiple lines. I guess I could have, yeah. If I have, so in order to really get this going, I only need to have 1 and 1, 2, and then output down the line. I don't know. I mean, there's ways to tighten it up, right? If I really wanted to. We'll probably come back to it later. It depends. I want this to be making a lot. Just transfer it all. Okay, so we've got Guncotton, we've got maintenance. Let's check our supplies here. We've got marketing manager, we got maintenance guys, we got two mechanics. Hopefully that'll be enough. And a marketing guy, and the marketing guy is just I got him here, but I don't think he's doing anything actually, because when I come to the line, I had him selling things. We'll just leave him here. But let's go over to our guns. Let's go look at the guns. And so we should have a globe here. And let's look at our stock and our automation rules. We should be just importing 100 every time. And so, oops, that should be coming in here. Let's look at our resources. Our inventory, we've got 195 Guncotton. And Guncotton every 4 seconds is outputting, so it's not the fastest thing I've ever seen. And this needs, every 4 seconds, it needs 1 Guncotton, so that's a 1-to-1 ratio. That's fine. And over here we've got casings. It needs 1 casing. This is outputting, let's look at our thing. Brass casings, every 13 seconds it's putting out 3. And then this is taking every 6 seconds. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio. If I just did my head math right. And that's fine. This is a, what is this? A shaker. Probably going real loud for you. Let's close that. Get the volume down. Sorry. And then this is just a bullet cap former. We've got 101 in here. Outputs is 101. That's waiting to output, if I understood that correctly. So that's a 1-to-1. And then we've got 4 seconds in here, which is a bullet topper. It takes in 1, and it's currently waiting. So not the most I mean, it is what it is. It's making bullets. This is a 1-to-1 ratio, and then it comes into here. This is another 1-to-1 ratio, and then it boxes it up. So there's potential to, it's just a long line for one thing making bullets. We could speed this up. You could double it if you had 2 Guncottons coming in. Is that what we're waiting on? Let's do it. Let's have another. Let's do an equipment. We want a chemical unloader. Chemical dispensers. Let's put this here. Actually, I want a merger here, and we'll put 2 dispensers here and here. This is going to be nope. Output is Guncotton. Output is Guncotton. And then we'll delete these. Add those lines right back in. And then we need to go back to the line and add these 2. Power on. So now we should be getting twice the Guncotton. Why did this turn on? There we go. Twice the Guncotton. It's going to come in here. And it feels like it's outputting faster. At least it's keeping up better. All right. There we go, 2 to 1. This is going to build up over time to 100, which is fine. Totally fine with that. But we're not waiting on it so much anymore. And then this, still kind of waiting. It's fine. We're topping bullets. We're making sales. What do we have for our sales, by the way? Let's go look at orders. Don't have Humvees. Don't have Humvees. We do have bullets, so we're starting to see those in the orders. But the problem that I have is that we are losing cash. Well, I've been buying stuff. I need to give it time. I need to give it time because we've been adding factories. We still have almost 1 million, so we're good here. We're good here. Okay, so let's look at the globe. Let's look at our market. We only got 6 cotton because we are importing it straight into our machines. Let's leave the globe. Look over here. We've got 2,000 Guncotton. I love it. I love it. So we don't really have to worry about that right now. We're making bullets. Bullets go out, and so this is good for now. Let's go back to our... we're going to call this Guncotton.